When you think of good driver's roads, you probably think of amazing mountain passes, ocean views, places like Tail the Dragon, Mulholland Drive. What you won't ever be thinking of is having a good driver's road in the lowest place in North America. I'm currently below sea level right now in Death Valley National Park, located on the eastern side of California. I'll be completely honest with you guys. I have not tested out this road. I do not know if this is gonna be good. I'm about 2 miles away and we're gonna go ahead and see if the road holds up or if I'm just full of baloney right here. So without further ado, let's get to it. After driving countless miles through straight desert roads, you are finally greeted with something special in Death Valley Park. We are currently making our way into the canyon. Couple more straight little roads right here, and then the real windy starts soon. That's wild. Look at that. What if you just missed a corner here? We're not at the tight winding spots yet, everybody. We're at a pretty mellow spot right now, but might as well have some fun with it, right? See, that Twisty Road's 9 consistent miles of windiness. It could be one of the best driver's roads around. Let's see how it holds up. Oh my goodness, that's a road. No room for error there. Wow. Wow, how's it going? Howdy. Wow, that's cool. What? Oh, these roads are absurd. Oh my goodness. Look at that view. Wow. Wow, what a banking corner. That just keeps going. Whoa. Whoa, it doesn't stop. I'm not sure I got too fast. I've never been out here. I don't know if there's tourists everywhere, but this is absurd. 25 mile per hour turn. Of course, we'll have some fun on it. Big car coming in. Whoa. You can see cars coming up the hill. Has hit all of these gorgeous winding roads all the way up there. There are miles and miles to go. Wow, more good corners, of course. Why would I ever doubt that there'd be more good corners here? Oh, wow, that's crazy looking. Nice little rock slide right there. Beautiful. Wow, that is fantastic. What a drive, what a drive so far. I think we're out of all of the heights right now, but we still have a little bit more winding roads to go. That's absurd, really. It is 9 miles of windy roads going down the lowest point on Earth in Death Valley National Park. Truly, truly something else right here. Wow. I can't believe it. We are currently off of the main absurd strip, and we're actually entering a town now. I'm blown away that they got a town so close to the bottom, but at the same time, I don't blame them, you know? This is pretty cool. You can stay at a log cabin there. Oh, you can go get some food here. That is really quite cool. Let's check out that old gas station with guys and all their rigs right here. Yeah. The whole vibe of this area is, quite frankly, just, well, it's Death Valley. Everything's old and rusted and not much living. You've got the desert plants and, you know, like the desert critters, but other than that, aside from tourism, I wouldn't say that there's really much going on here. And if you are a full-time resident, sorry, I don't mean to downplay your residence at all. It's a pretty dang cool spot, but it is not an easy spot to live. As you can see, we're truly, truly in the desert. Now we are going down elevation to those deep, low points. Nice. So hopefully I actually captured enough of how awesome that was. That was about 6 to, well, it said there's 9 miles of twisties. I'd say there's about 6 miles of twisty stuff. I tried to go ahead and enjoy it, but not go too fast, because after all, we're in a national park. There's a bunch of tourists, and I'm here for the views anyway. So I really hope the camera captured that. But for now, I'm gonna set my sights westward right now and go off into what literally looks like the middle of nowhere. I don't know if your eyes can see how darn far this is. Yeah, I'm going out there. I am going back to civilization on that long, multi-100-mile road of solitude. Now this road right here would be pretty epic if I had some sort of drag car or something like that, able to give it all the pep on the straightaway. But for me, there's not much of a point. I guess I could go and smash it up to 120 miles per hour, but in the national park, that's not really the spot to be doing it. That's just my 2 cents though. After having one of the best roads in the country, after having one of the best roads, I'm on one of the most bumpy now. You can see the amount of shaking my speaker. I guess that's it. You gotta pay it either before or after. I paid for good roads up front, and now we got the bumpy stuff now. Hopefully it's not 50 miles of torture on the hard HKS suspension. It's gonna be a little rough if everything's just jiggling around. You hear coins rattling, it's not good. So I'm currently right now in a very ran down town at an abandoned Shell gas station. But I'm hungry, I want to check my oil levels, and I've been missing something this whole dang time. Yep, that's right. Crack open a cold one of sparkling water, not alcohol. We don't drink and drive out here. That's good. Peanut butter jelly sandwiches, in my opinion, are never quite amazing. They're always there. They're always faithful. And for that, I appreciate them. The dirt here is actually so dry that it cracks up. It looks like scales, like so. Ever since I bought the S2000, I immediately knew I wanted to take it on a road trip. Before I even bought it, months before I bought it, I said, what would be an amazingly fun car to take on a road trip? And that's the S2000. So I'm so fired up to finally be out living my dream right here. So thanks for following along, guys. More to come. Dude, right on, man. No way they got dirt bikes up in the gas station. Been eating nothing but peanut butter jelly, so finally decided to get some real nutrition here. All right, guys, we ran into a problem for the night. So right now, I'm currently in LA, the more northern part of it, that is. And tonight I was actually supposed to be out towards the coast, towards Thousand Oaks is the area. But that's not the case anymore. You see, the thing is, I was supposed to stay at my buddy's house tonight, but plans changed. Apparently he's proposing to his girlfriend or something like that, so I can't stay over, but whatever. So that leaves me stranded for tonight. Side note, people in LA have cool cars. With that being said, I'm in LA. I can't just camp anymore, although there's hills over there I wish I could go to, but now it is no longer allowed. I cannot go camping with my car anymore. So I gotta go ahead and do something absurd. Pulling into the spot. Let's scout out a zone. Currently parked outside of an indoor go-kart racing track. This is very likely gonna be where I sleep for the night. However, let's go inside and see what the racing's all about. Well, I was definitely tempted by the go-karts, but I've got an S2000 and an active driver's license. So I think I got the better end there. Lights everywhere. All right, new spot acquired. So I blacked out the windows of the car and I gave it a shot. You will know in the next episode as to whether or not this endeavor worked out. Thanks for watching and keep it mellow.